Hey guys, JT with some quick, I guess, after run first thoughts of the new Arrma Typhon 3S BLX. You guys know that I mentioned before when I did the unboxing that this is one of the last hot releases that Arrma released in 2018. Is now, of course, 2019, getting towards the end of January. If you see this video months down the road, but I kind of want to give some of my first run thoughts on this as well. So far, so good. This buggy has been good. I there have no complaints on anything with it at all. I did have some concern kind of when I saw the tires a little bit, but I did see some other running videos as well because I was concerned that the compound was probably going to be um, not so much too soft, but kind of flexible. It's kind of hard to describe how when I look at tires and stuff, how certain tires have particular flexibility in it. They're not too hard and not too soft, but they flex a lot. And I didn't have any problems with these, running these on-road, off-road. I even ran them when it was a little wet outside as well, and I didn't have any problems or any issues with that. So I was impressed with that as well. As far as the design and stuff of the car, this actually looks really good. I do like the way this looks. I like the way the 6S looks too. But to me, this just looks a little bit better. Maybe it's because of the red makes it stand out more. And you guys know that I like particular colors like red and stuff. The only thing I do have to complain about, and I don't know if this is just something that Arrma may have missed or their packing crew just didn't put it in there, was a 17 millimeter hub remover. They did not include that in there, but I believe I saw somewhere, it may have been on eBay when I was looking at parts, that they did have a little adapter that actually connects to that. And I'll have to try to find that when I do my final review, or maybe reach out to Horizon, Hobbies, or Tower, or even Arm, or if I can get a hold of someone and just ask them about that particular tool, because if this is going to be your first one, you are going to want that tool to remove it. And if not, just ask your hobby shop, or when you order one, just look for one. They're like $5 to $8 or something like that. So it would be nice if that was included in the kit. It may have been something that was missed. So anyway, other little things on this car that I liked is I liked these shock tower guards that are included up top for the front and for the rear. You guys can see there, I got a little scrapey scrape going on. So I did flip the buggy several times on its top, and it did kind of skid and roll. So it did help protect this shock tower, and it actually helps put a little bit more stability on these shocks so you're not breaking these shock caps, or at least the piece that connects in here, because I did break that on my Granite once before when I kind of hit something. So that does add some strength to that front and for the rear as well. No issues or anything with dog bones or anything of those breaking and snapping. I know that some people say they may have, but I think they've turned their punch setting up and geared the heck out of it and did crazy stuff, but I haven't had any problems with this one or any of the other three that I've got either. So there's no problems or anything like that. The only other thing that I can say that I can have a gripe about is going to be this open area here. Now, I believe Arrma may have done that for when the car jumps, and so that it doesn't kind of get that parachuting effect when you jump, and it's kind of like that, so that the air kind of flows straight through. So I do recommend either getting a stocking, or if someone comes out with an aftermarket covering or something, to put that, or go ahead and buy that on. If you guys know of one, go ahead and put a link down in the description, because we will appreciate that. Of course, it comes with adjustable turnbuckles, front and rear. Didn't have any problems. There weren't any leaky shocks or anything with this. The wing functioned well. It actually acted as a wheelie bar, as you guys can see there. So I'll be looking to see if there can be some modifications. I probably won't do it, of adding maybe some wheels to the back of this in case it does wheel, but I probably won't, because it's going to take away from the look. Of course, taking the body off, no problems or anything with any of the electronics or anything in here. Everything ran smooth and fine. Everything was fine. You just see it is a little muddy and stuff in here because of that back area being exposed with that. So no problems or anything like that. This thing has performed well. I do plan on real soon testing against some of my 8-scale buggies. Get some of this light off here real quick. I do plan on testing this against some of my 8-scale buggies, and then also against the Senton, against the Big Rock, and then the Granite. I'll probably do some one-on-one running with this in the Senton first, and then I'll get the other two out, and then just do a day where I'll probably just run them all on different surfaces, run them on-road, off-road, doing some jumping with them, and doing some bashing, and letting some other people drive it, because I've let a couple people drive this so far, and they like it just like I do. I think that the sweet spot for performance for this is going to be about a 16 or 17.2 pinion gear for all around running. But even as it's set out the box, if you take this off road, you won't have any heat problems. And if you run it on road, I still have to do a speed test on it. You're probably going to get between 44 to 48, maybe 50 miles per hour. I'll have to put that to this test to see, because so far the Senton has been the fastest of all these cars, except for I haven't tested this one. But the Senton does have a 22 pinion gear with smaller tires and wheels, so that does kind of play hand in hand. But that gearing plays hand in hand as well. So we'll put all that to the test, and then of course I will be running this with the 22 pinion gear pretty soon, and then of course I'll get the 26 tooth and put that in there. And then I may put the ARRMA motor in the 2050 8-scale motor too. So I'll do a couple of things and some experimentations as we progress forward. I'll be looking at maybe getting a wider bumper or something, or maybe if T-Bone makes one, we'll get one put out there, because I'm pretty sure they got one in the works. So so far so good, guys. No problems, no issues. This has been a great buggy to run. Hopefully when the weather clears up more, I'll get it out and run it more and do more running videos. And I'm just waiting on making sure that we have parts, because the A-arms aren't available as of the time of this video, and I want to take it to the skate park, but I don't want to start getting crazy with it, because I've seen some guys doing some 50-foot jumps and stuff and breaking the A-arm and not being able to replace it. So we'll see, but hopefully within the next couple of days they will be in stock, because it does say January or late January, so it's getting close to that. So and then we can kind of go ahead and get crazy and wild with this bad boy and get it out there. So anyway, guys, as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos, and thanks for watching.